Every 4th of July, if the United States champion faced off against the WCW or the WWE champion. And we're going to start in 1991 because that's when the first WCW championship was recognized after the NWA. Just sticking to WCW and WWE here. Yes, I could go farther back, but don't fucking want to. 1991, Lex Luger versus Vacant. Starting off strong, starting off real strong. Vacant, just undefeated. Virtually undefeated across all of these videos. 1992, Rick Rude versus Sting. I'm fine with this as long as they don't wrestle with a elevated floor ringside. 1993, you guessed it, Vacant versus Vader. Man, same amount of brain cells between the two. I'm sure Vader will still find a way to stiff this guy. 1994, Steve Austin versus Ric Flair. Ooh. Pants getting a little tighter. 1995, Sting versus Hulk Hogan. Oh, there it goes. No, this actually might be kind of... 95, Sting and Hogan might be... I don't know. I put this on my tongue and it doesn't taste good. 1996, Conan versus the Giants. PU. I like both these guys, but 96, these guys were not hitting. Give me another year or two and then we'll talk. 1997, Jeff Jarrett versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Is it just these two like looking at each other like, hey, no, I want to win. No, I want to win. It's just that for 5 hours. 1998, Goldberg versus Hulk Hogan. Well, I believe this is what happened. Is it not? Maybe not on the 4th of July, but I think this, famously match was announced on Thunder and then happened on Nitro, not on pay-per-view, that whole thing. I think this is when that happened. No? Somebody will correct me in the comments if not, I'm sure, and they'll be very polite about it. 1999, Scott Steiner versus Kevin Nash. The meathead in me loves this. I'd like to see it. 2000, Scott Steiner versus Jeff Jarrett. It's very 2000 WCW, so I'm not going to watch this. 2001, Booker T versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Watch your neck, Steve. Watch your neck. And then the US title was deactivated during the invasion, and it took them a few years to bring it back. So 2004, John Cena versus JBL. 2005, Orlando Jordan versus John Cena, greatest US champion of all time. Pay your respects. Would have preferred if he was white, sticky Orlando, but we'll take what we can get. 2006, Bobby Lashley versus Edge. 2007, MVP versus John Cena. Whew. 07 MVP. That's what Daddy likes. I would have loved this. This would have been awesome. I mean, the match actually probably wouldn't have been that great, but I would have been excited about it. 2008, Matt Hardy versus Triple H. 2009, Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. Stupid. 2010, The Miz versus Sheamus. It's the most 2010 matchup I've ever seen in my life. 2011, Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena. 2012, Santino Marella versus CM Punk. Come on. Who's with me? Know what I'm saying? No, it's dodgeball. Does Santino's Cobra make a noise? It's probably like, pizza. That's fucking... I'm going to leave that in, actually. I shouldn't, but I will. 2013, Dean Ambrose versus John Cena. Legendary Dean Ambrose reign where he defended like 2 times in 5 years. 2014, Sheamus versus John Cena. 2015, John Cena versus Seth Rollins. Hey, I believe this happened. A little Jon Stewart action. Good stuff. Why the fuck did that happen? 2016, Rusev versus Dean Ambrose. 2017, Kevin Owens versus Jinder Mahal. Feels like the titles should be switched, but what a weird time. 2017. What even happened in 2017? 2018, Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles. Hey, man, like 2006, this would have been awesome. 2019, Ricochet versus Kofi Kingston. I like this a lot. I like that. Daddy like. Let me get that milk. Okay. If these guys ever faced each other, I feel like this would be an awesome matchup. I can't think of a time where they would have faced each other. They were both baby faces at all times. 2020, Apollo Crews versus Drew McIntyre. This sneakily would have been really good. 2021, Sheamus versus Bobby Lashley. Finally, Jesus Christ. 2022, Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. I think these guys had a good match at some point, right? Battle of the Spears, battle of a pretty good spear versus one of the worst spears. I'll let you figure out which one's which. I'm sure that'll prompt some delightful discourse in the comments. 2023, Austin Theory versus Roman Reigns. I feel like this matchup is in every one of these videos, and I don't want it. Stop giving it to me. 2024, Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes. Again, this one too. Like, I mean, we got it, I think, right? And it was fine, but I don't know.